What's up guys, it's your boy Nathaniel Messiah, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through my entire weekly split. Every rep, every set, every exercise, every workout in the week that I do in order to get as big and strong as possible. Okay, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Nathaniel. I recently won the Junior European Championships. I'm a powerlifter, so obviously the focus of my training is mainly to get strong. However, one of the main factors in driving getting strong is also getting big. So I'm also really trying to gain some size with this plan. So if you were ever interested in what a top powerlifter's workout plan looks like, look no further because I'm going to get into it in this video. Before we get into the video, obviously this workout plan is from my coach, and obviously I'm pretty much baiting my whole training out. However, don't just think that you could just follow this plan to a T, because my coach trains other people and their plans don't look like mine. Obviously, everyone's plan is slightly different, but realistically, we're all trying to achieve the same goal here. I'm a powerlifter, so we're all gonna squat between 2 to 3 times a week, deadlift twice a week, bench 3 to 4 times a week. No matter who your coach is, it's not gonna be anything revolutionary, so yeah. But obviously, I do it, so I think it's a really good plan. However, speaking of coaching, I have a huge announcement for you guys, right? I have now started one-to-one coaching, okay? I am now a coach. So if any of you guys want to be coached by me, one-to-one, me and you, then click the first link in my description and let's get started. I'm gonna be providing workout plans, diet plans, the ability to chat to me on a one-to-one level about anything that you might need help with, and a bunch of exclusive content now. So click the first link in the description, let's get started. But without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so we start the week on Monday where we have bench and upper body accessories. With powerlifting, it's not just about the muscles that you train. Your split comes down to the movements that you're doing. So it'll be like bench and accessories, deadlift, squat and accessories, like that type of thing, right? Because we're training to get strong. So yeah, Monday, bench and accessories. So starting it off with face pulls. These really help to warm up my kind of upper back and kind of balance out with my chest. Obviously, I do a lot of pressing throughout the week. I bench 3 times, so you kind of want to even that out. And it's also a really good warm up, so I do it before I bench on Mondays. You're gonna see a lot of face pulls in this plan. I really like them. And then I got a band and did a couple of shoulder warm ups. I mean, when I went to the physio for my shoulder, they gave me some exercises, so I did one of them at the beginning there, kind of just warmed up the shoulders, and then it was time to get into bench. So this session, I had 4 sets of 4 reps on long pause bench press. I picked 140 kilos to do this with. It was nice and comfortable in the first few sets, got a little bit harder towards the end, but yeah, no, it was good. Nice long pauses. And then we move on to incline bench. So this session, I went kind of crazy and attempted the 70 kilo dumbbells and only got 2 reps. Now, typically I would do 3 sets of between like 8 to 15 reps. But this session, I did the 70s. I was like, forget that. Did 1 more set with the 50s and called it a day. Generally, I'd be a lot more sensible, just do 3 normal sets. But this session, I kind of went mad. There was a whole TikTok trend kind of going on and I wanted to take part in it, so yeah. But typically, 3 sets, 8 to 15 reps. And then we move on to lateral raises. So I don't have any direct like shoulder pressing work in my plan. That's because I bench so much. And with there being so much bench volume, you know, my front delt's getting hit a lot. And also kind of just specificity and me being able to get more out of, you know, benching more. I don't really do any shoulder pressing work. So all I do is lateral raises and then face pulls like twice a week. And then that is it really for my shoulders. Benching the amount that I bench, my front delt's getting hit anyway. And then next we have back. So we got some seated cable rows. I did 4 sets here of between like 8 to 12-ish reps. Trying to keep the weight heavy, but also keep good form. I pretty much maxed out this machine here, so I can't go that heavy. But yeah, I take my back training very seriously because, you know, big back, big deadlift. So yeah. And then next we got 2 tricep exercises. So we got 3 sets of tricep extensions, tricep push downs. This attachment's pretty nice. It's nice and long, so you can get a big range of motion. And then we have another set of like 12 to 15 reps of this overhead tricep extension. Triceps are so important for your bench press. I feel like, especially me as a long-armed lifter, I really need to like have strong triceps in order to compensate for it. So yeah. Next we've got 3 sets of incline bicep curls of between like 8 to like 15, between like 8 and 15 reps. I would say my entire body gets trained fairly well on this plan, but the only thing that I suffered like volume wise is my biceps. But this is because like the biceps are probably one of the few muscle groups that are almost completely pointless in powerlifting. So if I can put some of this bicep volume elsewhere, it makes sense, because, you know, other muscle groups could use that volume and it actually help my total. So yeah. And then lastly, we have some cable flies. This is the last exercise. This is the last exercise of the day. I did 2 sets of around 12-ish reps. So that's a total of 3 chest exercises today, so my chest got pretty hammered. And after that, we were done. So yeah, that was it with Monday. There was a bunch of exercises there, like maybe like 8 exercises. Monday's the only day where I get to dedicate it solely to my upper body, so I really go ham on it. And then that brings us to Tuesday. I forgot to mention as well, this is a 4-day plan. So I train Monday, Tuesday, I rest Wednesday, then I train Thursday, rest Friday, then I train Saturday. Now, you may be thinking, oh, like, you're a top powerlifter, why do you only train 4 days a week? Believe it or not, majority of powerlifters train about 4 days a week. Some train 5, some train as low as 3, but the thing is, when it comes to powerlifting, there's the training side of things, and then there's the recovery. And the harder you're training, the more recovery that you need. So with this type of training, you don't want to do too many back-to-back sessions, because on that second session, your central nervous system is gonna be zapped. And when you see some of the sessions later on in the week and how intense they are, you're gonna understand why I needed that rest the day beforehand. So yeah, majority of powerlifters I know also train 4 days a week. It seems to be the most optimal to get you there. Some people are under the impression that I train like 8 times a week. Like, nah, bro, that's not how it works for powerlifting. But yeah, now we move on to Tuesday, where we have pull squats, bench, and leg accessories. So I'm starting it off with some kind of tempo elevated squats, just to kind of get the blood flow and get that range of motion going. Then I forgot what this exercise is called, but it really helps to like mobilize my hips, get some blood into my glutes also. And then we moved on to some pull squats. This is a great squat accessory because it helps you train hard but not use as much weight, and then also build that explosion out of the hole. Because I'm a very stretch reflexy fast squatter, so I rely a lot on that bounce out the hole. So this takes that out of the equation and you can really just focus on getting strong. So yeah, this is my top set. I worked up to a single. We had 245 kilos. As you can see, nice long pause, and this one moved nice. That was a good rep right there. And then we moved on to my back down. So I had 3 sets of 4. I did 210 kilos. Even prior to working with my coach, I kind of always did pause squats on my secondary day. So yeah, give it a try, man. Give it a try. I think it can really help to blow up your squat. And then I went and did a couple face pulls, literally just because sometimes with low bar squats, your shoulders can feel a little funny afterwards, and I had to bench after this, so just get some blood into those shoulders. And yeah, today on bench we had a single. This was like meant to be a lighter single because, you know, I benched and had 3 chest exercises the day before, so 160 kilos. Moved okay, like not amazing, but realistically my chest was cooked from the day before, and I go for another single 2 days later, so you'll see the difference in how much I can lift like just 2 days later. So yeah, after this we had 3 sets of 8 reps on Larson press. Yeah, Larson press, this is good because you can train your chest but you're not getting any leg drive in, so you can lose less weight and still be intense. And then we have some lying hamstring curl. I did 2 sets here, like 8 to 12 reps. I've really been hammering the hamstrings. I train hamstrings 3 times a week. I said big back, big deadlift, but strong hamstrings also build a sick deadlift. So yeah, man, hit them hamstrings, hit them hard. And then we have Bulgarian split squats, the infamous Bulgarian split squats. I worked up to the heaviest that I'd ever done up to this point. I did 50 kilos in each hand for 8 reps on each leg. This is hands down the best squat accessory in the world. There was a study where one group did squats and then another group did Bulgarian split squats, and the Bulgarian split squats group was able to still increase their squat without squatting. Like, Bulgarian split squats are just that good. They're so good for stability, they're so good for just your overall legs and building like character, because they're not the easiest exercise. And then we finished it off with some calf raises, and that was it. So as I said, I rest on Wednesday, and then Thursday we have stiff leg deadlifts, bench, and back accessories. So let's get straight into this. Stiff leg deadlifts are the best exercise to increase your deadlift. Like, for me at least, hands down. They fix my weak point, which was my hamstrings. They really teach you how to hinge. They allow you to train intense without using too much weight. They literally drop like 60 kilos off of your deadlift. The heaviest I've ever worked up to is 220 for a set of 5, and I deadlift 342.5 kilos. Like, stiff legs are crazy. And as you can see, I get a little bit of lumbar lordosis in there, like really just to kind of exaggerate it. Because when you do stiff legs, sometimes you really like don't even know if you're stiff legging, especially as it starts getting hard. You kind of want to like start cheating. So yeah, on stiff legs I did 3 sets of 5 reps ascending. So I did 190 for the first set, 205, then 220, and then we moved on to bench. So today I worked up to another single, but today I did 180 kilos. You can see the difference 2 days makes. Obviously the Tuesday single was meant to be a lighter single, but I was not doing 180 on Tuesday, or it would have been like, yeah, no way I'm doing 180 on Tuesday. Last warm up, 172.5 kilos. This moved well, but I did not pause that for long enough. And then we have 180. This is the heaviest bench I have done since World Championships beginning of September. So pretty happy with this. Like, it didn't move amazing, but my chest, I was carrying a lot of fatigue into this session. Like, the benching all through the week, doing those crazy dumbbell exercises. Like, under that context, this was good. So then I equaled my triple PR on 160. I had 4 sets of 3 after this, so I did 160 for my first set and then I think 150-ish for the others. And then we moved on to back accessories, so some lat pull downs. Weirdly, I really like this attachment. Like, it's not very wide, but I just feel the position that it's in, I really kind of feel my lats in it. And yeah, I just weirdly like this attachment a lot. So 4 sets here, 8 to like 15-ish reps. I'm gonna be real, on a lot of my accessories, I don't even count reps like that. I would just go for it. And then we got some seated cable rows. Again, I love this exercise and I actually really prefer it in this gym. Yes, I am a top powerlifter and I'm training at the gym. Why is that? That's because it's close to my house and I'm not really a gym snob anymore. I like to just train where I feel comfortable, and that's it. Like, I barely train at King's anymore. I literally value fast commute times and a good vibe. So yeah, face pulls next. We have 3 sets of like 12 to 15 reps. When I do face pulls on this day, I'm doing them more to kind of target my upper back, versus when I do them on other days, I'm trying to really like focus on external rotation with my shoulders. You can kind of do face pulls either for muscle growth or for like shoulder health. You can kind of do it for both as well, but I think face pulls are like one of the most goated exercises out there. Anyways, bicep curls, 3 sets, 10 to 15-ish reps. You can see I'm going for it here. I don't have a lot of bicep volume in my plan, so when I do have them, I try to send. And that just about wraps up the session. And then that brings us to Saturday. So Saturday was a big session, okay? I had a big squat double, a big deadlift double, and I was going for PRs on each. Now, do you see how it wouldn't be wise to train the day before going for a huge squat and a huge deadlift in the same session? As I said, with powerlifting, you need your rest, or you're just not going to be training as hard as you could be. A lot of times in life, less is more, and you actually get more out of doing less. So that's another thing here. So Saturday we have squats, deadlifts, and then leg accessories. So let's do it, man. I went to Pure Muscle Gym. This gym's in Walthamstow. This is like probably one of the best gyms in the UK, I would say, like equipment wise. However, it's far from my house, so yeah, training there every session is just not really gonna work. But yeah, great gym. So we worked up to a heavy squat double here. This is one of my warm-up sets with 220 kilos. I was not feeling great today, I'm not gonna lie. I was not feeling great, didn't get enough sleep, but I still went for a double PR. My best double was 265 kilos, and this is 272.5 kilos. So as you can see, slower than usual, but still controlled. My coach said the control was good on this one. Second rep, pretty slow, but yo, it's a PR nonetheless, 7.5 kilo PR. And I feel like this block, I'll be able to come with something naughty on squats. And then I was supposed to have 3 sets of 5 back downs, but because I was going for a huge deadlift before this, I did 2 sets of 5 and I did it a little bit lighter. Last week I did 220, this week I'm doing 210. I often do this on my week 4s. I kind of just drop my back off volume because I don't want to take away from my deadlifts. So yeah, deadlifts now. We're working up to a heavy double also. I had a number in my mind, 330. Well, I actually had 335 kilos in my mind because I wanted to double my friend Joey's max. But a few weeks before this, I decided that 330 was the move. So yeah, this 310 moved really well considering I jumped from 270 to 310. And it's like the first time I've done this. And this is my last warm up. And then it was time for 330 kilos. So 330, double. This is pretty crazy. Considering I wasn't even feeling amazing this day, it doesn't even seem to matter with deadlifts. First rep, bow, nothing. Second rep, I think my grip was slipping a little bit, but listen, we don't fail grip around here. We don't drop deadlifts. Like, this is pretty mad considering this was my heaviest deadlift in prep for Euros and Worlds, and now we're moving it. Yeah, it's nuts. So yeah, did 1 backup set, was meant to have 2, but it's week 4. 1 set, 3 reps. With 270. On week 4s, I usually let the back offs like chill out because I've just moved like some of the heaviest weights I've ever moved in my life. So yeah. Now we got pendulum squats. I did 2 sets, like 12 to 15 reps. This is a great leg exercise for me because I really have dominant glutes and I don't really need to train my glutes in my accessories. So this is very knee flexion dominant-ish, I guess you could say. So yeah, it really does well for me. And then we have some more hamstring curls, 2 sets. I think my hamstrings might be starting to grow, you know. I think I might actually grow some hamstrings. 3 times a week hamstrings is really the move. And then we have some more calf raises. Are these gonna do much to my calves to grow them? No. but it made me feel better doing them, so we're doing them. And then I just finished off with a little bit of posing. I had a little bit of a leg pump, so you can see the striations and such. You can see like the cuts from the sides. I'm still fairly lean in the legs. But yeah, that is my full week of training. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you want more videos like this, you know, just mic'd up me talking. I enjoy doing this type of video, to be fair. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in a bit.